All right, welcome again to another edition of Huddle Up. I'm Ron Lee. It's week 4 in the CCFL season, and for the Carolina Eagles, this is rivalry week. The first road game, the first test of the season here in Iredell County against the Iredell Warriors. I'm joined in the huddle today by the coach of the Iredell Warriors, Mr. Tory. Tory, thank you for joining us.
What's going on?
All right. Now, when we think about rivals, we think of Ali Frazier, Duke, Carolina, Oklahoma, Nebraska. You know, you think about things like that. You throw records out the door.
Yeah, you throw them out.
Throw anything out because all that matters is what happens on this field. So what are we going to see out of the Iredell Warriors this evening?
You're going to see a hard, good hitting defense out of both teams. Both teams got good football teams. We come out the box this year a little slow. But like you say, throw the records out the window. This game will be a good one for the crowd to see. It's always a good classic every time we play the Eagles. I got much respect for the Eagles and their organization and their head coach, Reese Harris. He always puts a good product on the field. He knows if anybody can get him, it's up. So we're just going to lay it all out on the line. We ain't got nothing to lose today. They got pretty much more to lose than we do. You know, they the defending CCFL champ. They won a national bowl game down in Florida. But we feel like we got some stuff that can really slow them up and give them a test today.
Okay, all right. Now when we look at last week, you guys had a convincing win over the Catawba County Hornets. Like I said, you had a little slip up in the first couple weeks, but now it seems like the team's ready to steady the ship and go forward. So what can we look at from this game forward from the Iredell Warriors?
Last week was a stepping stone. It's something for us to build up on. Me in the past, well, you know, pretty much as a coach, I look for us to be in the hunt at the end of the season. So I take the first couple games, first few weeks of the season. You always want to win. You know, nobody likes to lose, but you got to learn from your mistakes. You got to learn and get better each week. So we took a big step last week in getting better. I got a bunch of young players this year, sort of in a rebuilding stage. So I feel like we're headed in the right direction. If we get this victory today, it'll be a big plus for our team as far as what our season will look like for the rest of the year. Okay. It could actually shake up the league. We know it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be hard to beat these boys. But we know we got the talent to do it if we play together and play hard. We can be on the same level that they is every day.
Okay. And for the first 3 games of the season, you guys had to become road warriors. So this is your home opener, your first game in the friendly confines of your field here.
Yeah.
How do you think that having that home field advantage will impact the game?
Be honest with you, in semi-pro, it ain't too much home field advantage. You know, okay. It is, but it is not. You know, the only thing about going on the road in semi-pro, if you got guys working, babysitting, got families, you know what I'm saying? And it's hard to get them all up together when you do take road trips. But a team that comes together and stays together, they're gonna be good in the end. But you know, it's always nice to come back home and play. We love this field here. I played here, I coach here now. And we're gonna welcome the Eagles down here to Viking Valley and show them what these Warriors are about.
All right. Now you talked about the mutual respect.
Oh yeah, much respect for each other.
Because I noticed, this isn't really a love-hate rivalry. This is a friendly rivalry, you guys.
It's a friendly rivalry, but like you say, me and Reese are like brothers off the field.
Okay.
But when we step on that field between the lines, I want to beat his tail, he want to beat mine. And we're going to go hard. Some of the players don't understand the type of friendship and brotherhood that me and him got. It goes deeper than football. You know, we got 2 good football teams and we go hard at it. You know, we go hard. We get in our arguments. We ain't always hunky-dory. When we step on this football field, we're going to go at each other here. You know, he going to try and beat me, I'm going to try and beat him. You know, it's going to be a good game today. Like I said, it's been a rivalry dating back to 2002.
Okay. You
know, I beat them in the championship in 06. Beat them to go to the championship in 07. I beat him the first game of 08. Since then, he's been beating me. I had like a 3 or 4 game win streak on him. He's done beat me the last 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, I think
he's done beat me the last 4 or 5 times. So we trying to get that monkey off our back. He got me bleeding, so I'm trying to patch up the wounds and get back on track.
Okay.
But like I said, much respect to what he's done. There's only been probably 4 champions in this league, and he's one of them. I'm one of them. The Semblers and Rowan won it 1 year. So every year, day in and day out, I don't care if I start out 0-4. At the end of the season, we're going to be in that semifinal trying to get to that championship against, you know, whoever's in the way. And like I say, they just in the way. Let them hang.
And that's the thing that really stands out to me about the CCFL. This is a league from top to bottom with a lot of competitive balance. You know, you have your teams that usually step it up every year.
Oh yeah.
Iredell, Eagles, Greenville. But it seems like it's never really a game where There's one dime. Anybody can be anybody any given week.
For so long, you know, the Warriors, the Eagles, the Seminoles, we did it at a high level. We've been doing it at a high level for so long. But what I try to get these ball players to understand that teams are catching up with us. Teams, the game has got faster from when I first started my team. It's a lot faster. You get these teams that are going out recruiting, doing what they got to do to get good ball players in. And it's kind of, when you're on top, it's hard to stay up there. And that's, you know, and that's why I got respect for the Eagles, and I know Reese has respect for me, and I got respect for the Seminoles, because for a long period of time, we have done it for a long period of time, you know, and that's hard. If you can do it for a number of years like we have done, 8, 9 years on top of the ranks, that's saying something about the way you run your organization.
And what I have noticed, the Iredell organization has indeed been a class act. Now, you told me, as you said earlier, you had a young team.
I got a very young team.
Learning the ropes. So how do you take that youthful enthusiasm and make it into something positive, something constructive, something you can build off of?
You know, I consider myself a pretty solid coach, and I got a good coaching staff, and I got some good veterans and captains on the team. And I look to them to help me. I can't do it by myself. Anybody tell you they can coach football by themselves, they lying. It's a team thing. It's going to take all the players, all the coaches, all the staff members, everybody to get it back together as a championship level. And like I say, we won the championship in 06, and we done, you know, we still been in the hunt, but we trying to get back to it, and it's just going to take a while. You know, we got a young team, but I feel like in the end, some teams going to have to answer for us. We're going to be there.
Appreciate your time, Coach. Wish you the best on the field. Later on in the season.
Let it hang.
All right. We'll be right back.